Okay, we've got a hiker, and he's a southbound, and he's the first southbound I got. Give me your name.
I'm Skipper. Up north I was Long John Skipper, and that was too much to say, so now I'm just Skipper.
And thank you for saying it loud, because that wind's tough. I'm gonna zoom back and look at your mandolin in your pack. How long have you had the mandolin?
The mandolin I've had since Vermont. I met a guy in southern Vermont named Jim, who sort of kind of taught me how to play his a little bit, and then he took me into town, showed me a place where I could get that one, and it was cheap enough that I could afford to beat it up, so I've been carrying it with me and learning it as I go.
And you started in August?
Started August the 17th south, summited on the 16th, but 17th is when I started going south.
I think there's a hawk flying out there, isn't it, Gene? I just saw. See him flying out there, Gene? I think it's a hawk in there. Tell us a little bit about your family, or what they think about your hiking and all.
Well, my dad was a hiker, and my mom, met Dad while he was hiking. They were at a club in college, and they've never gone this distance before, but they really liked the idea. So I've had support there. My grandfather, Mark Johnson, he was the scoutmaster for forever and a half in Luray, Virginia. So he helped me make a stove for it and helped me pick out gear and whatnot. And I've been backpacking, just short stuff for a good long while. Never did anything like this before. But I started south and started huffing, puffing, breaking my feet, getting blisters, and I fell in love with it, and I've been here ever since.
Now, you've come how many miles?
I know how many I've got left to go.
50, okay, how many?
I've got 750 to Georgia. That's how I've been counting it. I think I'm 14 something.
Wow.
14.
How much trail magic have you got coming down?
A lot up north, not a whole lot in the middle, but right here, you guys have made my day 5 times in a row now, so this is something else.
Good deal. Yeah. Anything else you might want to say to YouTube out there?
Get out here. You don't know what it's like until you're out here, and I promise you will not be disappointed. It doesn't take much, it just takes a little bit of time. Get out here and walk. That's the best I can say. And run into these guys while you're out here. Tell them thank you.
Yeah, Gene's out here, and Gene's wife. Well, this is Friday, May 5th, and we're in Hampton, Tennessee, and it's not raining, and the wind is not blowing right now. I got a smiling hiker. Just met him. Give me your name and your trail name.
My name is Scott Thibodeau. My trail name is Chief.
Where are you from, Scott?
I'm from Northwest Arkansas, Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Knew you couldn't be too far north with Thibodeau. I'm from Louisiana.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so I didn't realize you were from
My family's in South Louisiana.
Well, Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
That's where I'm at all my life. So
my daughter and my parents live down there.
That's cool. We'll talk after we interview. Let me ask you about how long have you been thinking about doing this?
I retired last July, and I felt like this would be a good reset button. And probably less than a year. It kind of surprised some of my people that I was doing it, but it's not something I've been thinking about my whole life. It's just something I decided to do within the last year, probably.
So how long have you known about the Appalachian Trail?
I've heard about it all my life.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've always heard about the Appalachian Trail. It's pretty popular.
Did you know a lot? Did you know how long it was when you used to hear about it?
Not when I first started looking into it. No.
Okay. The reason I ask you that, I've been married a long, long time. When I married my wife, she said, "Yeah, I want to hike the Appalachian Trail." And it just flew over my head. All through her career or life, she talked about it, and I finally said, "You're getting ready to retire. Where is that Appalachian Trail? And what is it? 10-mile, 20-mile trail or what?"
No, it's a little further than that.
It's a little further than that. How much, you said about a year you're planning. Do you feel like the planning that you did was sufficient?
I do.
Okay, good.
I feel like I watched enough YouTube videos.
Okay.
I read a few books, and I think I got my equipment. I've been real satisfied with my equipment and the choices I've made.
Do you have a channel or something that you blog or people keep up with you, or not necessarily?
I'm using my Facebook page for friends and family to kind of keep up with me. And I try to post something about every day, but it might be every 2 or 3 days sometimes.
Well, this is absolutely amazing morning from what the wind you've been having for the last few days. I hope it's not right over that mountain.
I imagine it'll be up on that ridge a little bit.
Somewhere it's going to be blowing, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's some of the things you just that have really thrilled you about being out here?
One thing is, it amazes me the people that are out here. Now, I know when I first started at Amicalola Falls on March 26th, there was a bunch of people on the trail, and there's a bunch of people that I felt like didn't do their homework that were on the trail. And I think the last few days I've noticed that that bunch is kind of thinned out. And the people you see now are serious hikers. They're, you know, obviously in shape and have made the right equipment choices, and they seem to be determined. You know, now who knows? I'm sure there'll be some more thinning before we get to Katahdin, but right now it looks like there's just a bunch of serious hikers out here.
Yeah, it gets thinner as you go, and then more of the partiers run out of money.
Yeah.
So they got to go home or try to get some more money. So that group leaves, and like you said, there's always a group at Harper's Ferry that feels like that people don't talk out here a lot about, sometimes about quitting, but I know it goes through everybody's mind. And Harper's Ferry is another place that you do lose a lot of people every year, because finally people that get enough of it, they still want to make it at least that far.
Right.
So you'll see some more thinning, but I understand exactly what you're saying. You put it correctly too, of how people come out ill prepared and then finally they weed themselves out. What does your family and friends think about you being out here?
I get the word crazy a lot.
Oh yeah.
But I've noticed, you know, I think they understand what I'm doing.
The further along you get, the less crazy they think you are. I bet you. Because then they realize you're serious about this.
They've been very supportive. Family and friends, my Facebook page, you know, that stuff keeps you going. People,
you're right.
People,
motivation.
Yeah, motivates you.
Yeah, and those buddies that say he's not going to do 100 miles, that makes you go 200.
Exactly.
You look like you're having fun.
I'm having a good time.
Meeting a lot of good people.
Meeting a lot of good people.
Are you hiking around somebody?
Yeah, I've got two that are kind of zeroing in Damascus that I'm going to link up with. Marshmallow and H2 No are two that I hiked with for a while. And I hiked with Ringo for the first couple weeks during the trail. He's ended up behind me a little bit. But yeah, you hike around people and you end up in the same places, and it's been fun.
Now, people that's watching that don't know a lot about the trail, you're actually going up north from where we are right now because you've already hiked up to 91. I'm curious, why did you come back here from 91? Just worked out just conveniently somehow?
Yeah, it was just...
Did you know yesterday when you were hiking to 91 that you were coming back here, or did that come about?
No, I knew I was coming back here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's, about a 30-minute ride, probably,
yeah,
to get back up there?
Yeah.
And had you stopped here on yesterday before? Did you know
That's
what
correct.
this? Okay.
That's correct.
Okay, so you were here day before yesterday, and then you hiked yesterday, and you came back here.
That's true.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now, what about the day before there? Where did you hike in from? Did you stop at Mountain Harbor?
I was at Mountain Harbor.
What did you think about that breakfast?
That
you
was
eat
an awesome breakfast. I even took a picture of it and put it on my Facebook page.
Yeah.
Because it was that was the best breakfast. I mean, you can't stay at a Hilton and get that kind of breakfast.
Yeah.
That was really.
And you know that you weren't the first to take the picture of a breakfast. My wife took it and put it all over the place. Is that how it's getting ready to try to get ready and take you?
I think he's going to get somebody else, and he's coming back to get me, right?
What's that?
You're coming back to get me, right?
Go back to get you, or I can drop you off at Dunkin' Donuts. You'll hang out half hour.
That'd be a good idea too.
That's the one, huh?
Okay. Yeah, that's real cool. I'm trying to think of. Oh, I know what I want to ask you. Did you know a thru hiker prior to coming out here? Have you ever met a thru hiker prior to coming out here?
When I was getting equipment and going to the local outfitters and stuff, I ran into some people that had done it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't recall their names, but as far as somebody in the family or a friend, no.
Okay. I've been saying this lately. I'm just curious what your expression's going to be. Have you ever thought about that when you finish the Appalachian Trail that you're going to be the first successful thru hiker that lots of people meet?
I guess I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, I guess. I know that there's been a lot of people following me, friends, old friends, people I haven't talked to in 30 years are following me on Facebook. So I
Yes,
think
sir.
I've got a lot of support, and they'll know who to call if they decide they
Well,
want
that's
to
what I
do
say.
this one of these
You'll
days.
be the first person that many people ever meet that successfully hiked the Appalachian Trail. I think that's neat, to have that experience. Anyway, Thibodeau, you said your parents live in, or who lives in Baton Rouge?
Well, I've got my parents. I'm originally from there. I was born in Baton Rouge.
Did you go to school?
No, I ended up. My father was a college professor, so I grew up in Northwest Arkansas and went to the University of Arkansas.
Cool, cool. I've got a lot of friends that live in Arkansas. We actually live in Nashville, Tennessee now, but we're still back and forth to Baton Rouge a lot. And there's another guy upstairs from Baton Rouge. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, he's upstairs. And
I went to sleep pretty early last night. So.
I hear you. Any shout outs you want to do to anybody out there, or anything else you might want to say before we close it down and let you go to Dunkin' Donuts?
No, I just wish everybody that's on the trail the best of luck. And, hey, if my family watches this, I'll tell them about it. And, friends, thank you for supporting me. And I feel good. And I hope to be in Katahdin here in 3 or 4 months.
He looks good, guys. Thank you again, and God bless every step you take.
Thank you.
I got me another through hiker. Give me your name and your trail name.
Hi, my name's Kaylee, and my trail name is the Pronator.
Can you spell that? Because I want to make sure I spell it right.
Sure, it's Pronator.
And can you tell me how you got that name?
Yes, so I was hiking, and a guy was hiking behind me, and he was wearing medical scrubs, and we got to the top of the bald, and he shouted over to me, "Hey, you overpronate so much in your right foot." And my friends teased me ceaselessly after that, so I got the trail name.
That's cool.
Pronator.
That's a cool way to get the name, and a cool name. How long had you been thinking about doing the Appalachian Trail?
Well, I've thought about it since I was a little girl. I grew up going to summer camp in Vermont, so I had done some hiking in the Green Mountains and the Whites. And I'm in the middle of my undergrad right now, and I was looking to take some time off, and I decided this is what I wanted to do.
So you started by yourself?
Yes, I did.
Or you hiking basically around by yourself, but around other people? Kinda?
Yeah, so I found a group of friends who aren't staying with me at this B&B, but we're all kind of hiking together, 8 of us in total. So.
Any of them, you mind giving any names? I may have already seen some of them. Persistence
sure.
or?
No, not Persistence. Silas, Jenny and Kelly and Matt.
The ones I just saw a few minutes ago at in Hampton, the guy from Louisiana, and then the Indian guy and a girl. You've seen those? Would you?
Yeah, one of my friends is from Louisiana, yeah.
Oh, okay. The guy?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And he just moved from Baton Rouge, because we're from Baton Rouge.
Oh, okay. Maybe a different guy from Louisiana.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Okay. Now, have you had any injuries?
Yeah, I had tendonitis in my right ankle, so I had to take a few days off for that. But I got myself a brace, so I'm pretty much all healed up now.
And your pack weight, 20-ish, 30?
Yeah, it's around 27 with food and water.
You want to say anything to anybody out there on YouTube, to the family or somebody, in case they look at it?
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for making this possible. Hi to all my friends at school. Miss you guys.
Okay, and thank you again for giving us just a minute to talk, and God bless every step you take from here to Katahdin.
Sure. Thank you.